Namaste, I am Pratibhanaatyalaya. Welcome back to my channel. Are you among the people who forget steps very soon? Would you like to know some easy tips and tricks to memorize your dance steps? Then this video is definitely for you. Starting from Adavus to learning advanced choreographies, the first task is to memorize steps. It is just as important as building proper technique. Only when you memorize or remember steps can you comfortably concentrate on expressions and other aspects. So why do some people have difficulty remembering steps or choreography, and how is it easy for the rest of them? Dancers learn movement through 3 steps: conceptualization, that is formation of ideas or concepts; planning, that is organizing and sequencing actions in the brain; execution, that is performing these actions. Some have a breakdown somewhere in between planning and execution. They get the gist of the choreography but not the whole picture. So some may have difficulties with memory, sequencing, discriminating movements, or processing of information might be slower. To move our bodies, there are certain areas of the brain that translate information into motor commands. Signals are sent to the spinal cord and onto the muscles. Simultaneously, sensory organs in the muscles provide feedback to the brain. It is a highly complex process, and dancers have a unique ability to visualize movement, time these movements to music, and execute many directional and opposing changes at once. How is it possible that a dancer can remember so many steps even after years of learning it? The answer is muscle memory. So in today's episode of How to Improve Memory, I shall tell you 6 easy tips to follow. So do watch till the very end. Also, as many of you requested, I have made a playlist called a video sequence guide to help you plan your workouts. Do read the description of the playlist where I have explained elaborately. Should you need more guidance, do attend my strength and conditioning and yoga workshops, which I conduct every month. And I'm thrilled to announce that admissions are open for online Bharatanatyam classes with different batches for different time zones. You will find the details regarding the workshops and dance classes on my stories, community posts on YouTube, and also on my Instagram profile. Do check it out. Coming to today's topic, how to enhance muscle memory. I am going to share the top 6 methods I follow to memorize or learn a choreography. Tip number 1 is to practice in parts. Learn the first part, do it from the beginning, learn the second part, then do everything from the top up to that part, and so on. Focus on one aspect of the choreography. For example, try focusing your attention on the feet alone if combining the arms, head, and eyes all at once is proving to be too much information. You could add these details step by step later. Eventually, the body begins to remember this order, which means you don't have to consciously follow the order anymore. You just have to start with the first movement, and the order becomes effortless and flows with little thought. This is called muscle memory. Tip number 2 is to practice consistently. Your brain and body have an amazing capacity to remember movement patterns. Like all skills, muscle memory is improved and learned through practice and experience. We all know that the more regular you practice, the better results you will get. However, muscle memory works both ways, and you develop bad habits as well as good ones. This is why always ensure that you see your teacher regularly. It's easier to correct the faults before they become a habit. Tip number 3 is to slow down the movement. Make haste slowly. This means you'll make progress faster and be able to dance in the third speed or dritakalam if you take your time to perfect each step in the first speed or vilambakalam. If you're learning a fast-paced jatiswara or a tilana, it is natural that you get overwhelmed by the speed and choreography. So it is always better to make sure you've got all the instructions and technique pointers to go through the moves slowly, however slow it takes, to give you enough time to think through the movement and perfect it such that it remains etched in your memory. Tip number 4 is to clearly understand the lyrics of the song and know the jati by heart. This will help to emote better and memorize the hands for Abhinaya pieces and to know the timing of the Adavus for the Nritta sequences or the jatis. Go through each one without the music first. Once you can do it comfortably at desired speed, go through it over and over again with the music. Understand the lyrics thoroughly and try to apply them as if you're narrating it to one of your friends. Listen to the music on your commute, while you're making dinner, or while working out. Live and breathe the music. That's how I practiced for my Arangetram and dance exams. Memorize the music by listening to it multiple times such that the choreography is impossible to forget. Also, if you get lost at any point while performing, you can rely on your in-depth knowledge of the music to find your way back. Have musical cues if you're dancing to the recorded music. This comes handy when you do not know the language of the song to which you're performing. But don't solely rely on them. You will have a hard time dancing to live music. Tip number 5 is to do a mental practice. Research shows that mental practice is almost as effective as physical practice. Mental imagery impacts many cognitive processes in the brain like motor control, attention, perception, planning, and memory. So the brain is getting trained for actual performance during visualization. Do the whole choreography in your head without moving your body. I believe that everything starts with the mind. A week before my shows, I make sure I run the choreographies in my mind whenever I have spare time or during my commute to class or work. That way, I'm getting an additional round of practice without physically dancing. Every part that you mess up on is feedback on which part of choreography you need to improve upon. Coming to tip number 6, jot down notes after class. When you write down whatever you have learned, you're imprinting the choreography in the brain. I usually write down stick figures when I am noting down the choreographies. The next time I glance at them before my class or rehearsal, I am good to go. Sometimes the act of writing or seeing words or stick figures or sketches can solidify the memory. You might want to try writing down the choreography in whatever way suits you as soon as possible after your next class. The choreography is already stored in your body. Putting it on the page is just a mental repetition. These were my top 6 tips to improve memory. But there are some lifestyle changes which you can make to better your memory. Do you want to know what those are? Then don't forget to watch the next episode of How to Improve Memory the coming Saturday. That's all I had for today. I hope you will implement these techniques to memorize steps. Don't forget to comment your favorite tip or what you learned from today's video. Also let me know if it works after you've tried it and also share it with your friends. Give me a thumbs up and click that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to not miss out on the useful content I post every Saturday at 7 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.